So for today's art project, we're going to need crayons, scissors, glue, a dark colored marker. You don't need as many as these, just one marker, but any of these colors will do. So a dark color and 3 pieces of white paper. First thing we're going to do is take wavy lines to make sections on our page. Take any one of your dark colored markers. I'm going to use brown and draw wavy lines going from top to bottom. Like that. Next, we're going to add a little texture or pattern in each section. So, maybe you want to add some dots. Maybe you want to put some circles. Lots of little circles or spots all around. You can even draw some little baby curved lines if you want. Kind of like the letter C over and over again in different directions. Or if you want, you can just scribble. Do a scribbly line down. So this piece is going to be our cool colored piece. So what are the cool colors? We have purple, blue, and green. And these are going to be for our moon because the moon makes us feel cold. So all we have to do now is we're going to color each section a different cool color. So I'm going to pull out some cool colored crayons. I have blue. I need a green. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to use one for each section. So here I go. So just take your time and color in each section. Blue. Next I have this light purple or lavender. Green. Another blue. And another purple. we're going to work on our warm colored piece of paper. And this will be for our sun. And we're going to use two kinds of lines for this paper. We're going to use straight and zigzag. First, let's use some straight lines. I'm going to take my dark colored marker and I'm going to draw some straight lines going from top to bottom all the way down. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to draw some zigzag lines from top to bottom. Now let's add some texture or pattern like we did on this one, the cool colored one. We can do the same things. We can add some dots just by jabbing or dabbing our marker in a couple of them. We can add some little C's or curved lines all around. We can also add dashes, which we didn't do for the cool colored paper, but it's fun to add dashes. And dashes are just little straight lines like this. I'll do some over here too. Maybe some more circles. Oh, and let's not forget the scribbles. Those are always so fun. So I'm gonna do a scribble. Scribbling's my favorite. You guys know that. All right, so we're gonna need to color it in with our warm colors now. Let me get out some warm colored crayons. Oranges, yellow, and some reds. I have this red and this red. Perfect, so let's start coloring. And if you want, actually you can even add some pinks or dark pink like magenta. All right, I'm gonna start coloring with my warm colors. And now we have our warm colors. Let's draw our sun and our moon. Now, our sun and our moon are going to be inside of one circle. They're going to share a face. So the first thing we need to do is draw a big, big circle. So I'm gonna take my marker and we're just gonna draw a big circle on our page. Here we go. Doesn't have to be perfect. See, mine isn't perfect either. Okay, next we're gonna split our circle in half to make one side for the moon and one side for the sun. And we're gonna kind of use two curved lines like this. So let me show you. I'm gonna start up here at the middle, draw one curved line, stop, another curved line down, stop. Perfect. Now we're gonna give our sun and our moon a face. Let's give it some eyes. You know, I love to use oval for eyes. So we're gonna turn our oval side to side and draw one on the moon side and one on the sun side. 1 and 2. And then inside of that oval, we're gonna put our circle like we always do. 1, 2. And last but not least, let's give our sun and our moon a mouth. We're going to use an oval, turn it side to side, and we're gonna draw it across the middle of this middle curved line. So I'm gonna draw my oval on top of it like this. And you can make it like a smiley mouth too. So if you wanna make it curved, I think I'm gonna do that to make a happy sun moon. You can do that too. Okay, so let's color this in. This side will be the moon and this side will be the sun. So for our cool side, the moon side, we use cool colors like blue and purple. And you can use some green too if you like. So let's go ahead and color around our mouth and our eyes. Don't color your mouth and your eyes yet. You can use more than one cool color too. I'm gonna mix them. So I'm gonna mix different blues together. Maybe a little green here. Some purple too. Okay, so now let's color in the eye. You can make the middle of the eye any cool color you like. And then the mouth, what I want to do is try to make it a different color than the colors that are next to it. So I have green and purple next to it. So I'm going to make my mouth blue. That way it really pops and stands out. All right, now time to color the sun side. Remember, for our sun, warm colors for our sun: orange, yellow, and red. Okay, I'm gonna start coloring my sun. Color the middle of my eye orange. I think I'll color my mouth red. Okay, now let's put everything together. So now is when you're gonna need your scissors and do some stretching, some finger stretches, because we have a lot of cutting to do. So first, let's cut out our face. And next, we have to cut out our cool and warm color pages. So we're gonna cut them on these lines that we drew. So for the cool color page, cut on the wavy line. So we have all our cool colors. And now for the warm color page, cut on the zigzag and straight lines. Take your time cutting. Remember, when we cut, we move the paper, not the scissor. Okay, so now we have our cool color strips, our warm color strips, and our sun and moon face. So we're all done with our crayons and our markers. We can move, and scissors, we can move those aside. Now it's time for the glue, what's gonna hold everything together. Now this part is a little tricky, so you really have to pay attention. You're gonna turn over your sun and moon face, but you wanna make sure that you pay attention to what side is down. So over here on my left side is the sun. And what we're gonna do is take our glue and put glue all over just the sun side. You should be able to see your lines, but if you don't, just put glue on half of your circle like this. So I'm not putting glue on the moon side. I'm only putting glue on my sun side first. And then what we're gonna do is take all these pieces of paper we made and make them go out and around like the rays of the sun. So you can, even if a lot of it is onto the face, that's okay. So I'm gonna press one down, and I take another one. Now we have both zigzag and straight, so we wanna kind of mix them up. And we're gonna make them go all the way around. Okay, like this. Oh, I might need a little more glue here. And when you turn it over, you'll see, whoa, it's really starting to look like a beautiful sun. Now we have to do our cool color moon side. So put some glue on this half. We'll start the same thing. Start up here next to the warm colors, press it down. And when you put all this paper, you might have to add some extra glue to make it stick, and that's okay. you're gonna make it go all the way around like this. And then you have your very own sun and moon collage. Look how beautiful. We have our warm colors of the sun lighting up the sky, keeping us warm. We have the cool colors of nighttime.